Okay, now we have entered into this project. Now we can find this environment. It's so great, right? Now let us enter into VR preview. After we enter into the VR preview, oops, I think there's some problem here because I found my hand, I mean the model, uh, it, uh, there are some problems. I need to log out. Okay, now I back. Yeah, there. It's okay now. You can see my hands. Okay, I just show you how to transfer yourself to different places. This is a teleportation function. It is very useful. You can open your hand and aim at the place where that can be transferred. That can be transfer yourself to this place. So it is convenient. You just need to open your hand to target and clench your hand. Then you will be transferred to that place. Now let us log out. I just showed the function of this project. It's about how you can use your hand gesture to trigger one function. For example, you can move yourself from one place to another place. Now let us to see what the function is, how it works. We need to click it, enter into the hand character, and we can find there are some components. And let us click the selection pose recognizer. Let us drag it to drag the detail page. We can find this. We can find there are several slots and clench hand, open hand, aim hand. Those are the data, just data. We need to fill those data here, and you can see there are the data. It is. You can find those data here, and this core component, the function, is mainly about comparing the real-time hand gesture data with data that filled here. For example, when you just click the begin the game, and the camera of your handset will capture your hand gesture, and will convert the hand gesture into different data, and the component will compare data with those data that just filled here. If they are same as each other, then it will output the hand name and hand gesture. It is how it works. And so in the next few minutes, I will teach you how to understand how to record hand gesture. Let's see here. Let us see. There is the blueprint that can help us to record hand gestures and convert hand gesture into data. It is hand-bone joint data. And you can click the R for right, L for left. Click it to, let us see there. Click it. We can see there are the buttons, how we trigger the function. And we can click those buttons. Actually, I recommend you, after you enter into the game, you can click or L, those buttons to trigger how to convert those buttons to trigger how to convert your hand gesture into the data. Then you can fill it into this component. Now let us back to the page. And there are a lot of buttons, and I recommend you can see the details of this information, then you can understand the project very well, and you can make a different customized project. Okay, let us teach you how to record the hand gesture. I mean, how to convert the hand gesture into. Let us enter into the page. I mean, the preview page. We record this gesture and hold it. Don't move. Just keep the gesture and click R button. It's R for right. This button. Click it and wait for 3 or 5 seconds, then click it again. The page will show the record stopped or record start, then you can know. Then let us record the second, the left hand. And we need to record them separately. Record the right hand, then record the left hand. And we need to wait for few seconds, then the camera can recognize the hand gesture and transfer it into the data. Then we can go back, log out the preview mode. And we click the output log, drag it to the downside. We can see there are a lot of data here, and it clearly recorded those data here. Maybe there are few different datas. Maybe I just press it for a few seconds, so it recorded a lot of times. But no worry, you just need to choose one data, right hand and left hand. Let us copy them and paste it into the notebook, because we will use it later. And save, click save, and keep it in the desk. Okay, let us check how to import the model into the Unreal Engine. And we need to have this one. This is the FBX model, and drag it into the Unreal Engine. And you can click it, find the content. This is the model, and we can drag it into the game world. And later I will teach you how to add this model into the actor, because you directly drag it into this world. Game world. That will not be work. Now, please see here. It needed to be built because the lights. And we click this button, build light only. Wait for a few minutes. Okay, done. And because we just put one new object into this game world, so we need to build lights for it. Now it is okay. And now I will tell you how to put it into the actor. And I delete the other files of this model, just leave the FBX file. And now we name this new actor Naruto actor. This is important, the name. Now click it and add this static mesh and put the Naruto, the FBX file, this model, and click it. Okay, then we can drag it into the world, this world, game world. Okay, now let us tell you how to add one new action here. it is the two finger position. Now we already have 3 positions. Now this is third. This is fourth position, and I have fill in the gesture. I mean head gesture data here and name it as two finger gesture. Because I just told you how to record and convert hand gesture into data, and you can copy the data from notebook and paste it here. Please remember, we need to add this slot for right hand and left hand. For our project, this project can convert every hand gesture. I mean the bone joint can convert them into data. It's just like the slot, and it is important because if they want to compare two gesture whether they are same as each other, it is important. Now let us introduce this variable. This first one is about how many times our gesture is holding. For example, we put these two gesture together and hold it for 3 seconds. Then the gesture can trigger one function, and this is the time. We said this variable is for prevent the function can be easily triggered. If the function can be easily triggered, for example, we set it for 1 second, it will be triggered frequently. It is not right. So we need to set at least 2 seconds. And this is the current state. And for example, we already hold this position for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, but we set 5 seconds that can trigger the function. For example, expand the statue, expand the Naruto statue. So this is very important also. So now we need to set this two variable and set them as float. Now let us to write this blueprint and click. Let us first choose the event tick. Event tick means that you can carry out each frame for the for event updating event and keep flashing updating the game logic. It is important for our project. Now let us add a sequence, and from the first output slot, and we can carry out the following logic. Drag it. Now let us find out the component. The component is the comparing the real-time hand gesture and recorded gesture, and this left selection pose recognize this component, and we need to get a recognized hand pose. Because the event tick can carry out for each frame, it can get the result if our hand gesture in real time is same as one of recorded hand gesture data, and we need to choose left and right. Now let us find let me check. Okay, this right selection pose recognizer, this component. Let us get recognized pose. That means when the game is running and when and the component can monetize which hand gesture is same as the real-time hand gesture. If we find one, now we can get the result, and this is the name. If they are same each other, and we can get the name and put it here. We need to add the right hand and the left hand. Now let us fill in the name, the gesture name. Let me click find it. Okay, it may be here. It may be there. Let me check. Okay, we found it. Yeah, it is here, and we need to copy the name to finger pose. Paste it here, and we need to find the right hand. And remember, they are same as each other. Two finger point, and we need to write the logic when those two fingers and they show up at the same time, then it can carry out the following logic. For example, if the right hand recognizer, I mean the component, can recognize the hand finger data, but for left hand it cannot recognize. This logic cannot be carried out if they show up at the same time. Now we add a branch here, and that means that if they are show up at the same time, then it can carry out the following logic. This and this branch, they are very important to be put here to set the logic of this project. Now let us continue to write the following logic. Let us drag it. Now we already have this logic when two hands they show up, the left hands in real time and the right hand gesture they show up at the same time. They are same as the recorded hand gesture to finger point. Now we need to consider the time, whether they are reach the time. For example, we set it as 3 times. Now we need to drag the hold duration and drag it, put it into this, and we need to connect this event tick into this node. For this node, we need to connect to event tick because it can count down the time, and we need to add it up and accumulate the time to another variable. This is the hold duration. This logic, those nodes can help us to understand and to know and record how much time our two gestures are keeping. And let us set this hold duration and connect it to the fourth output node. Let us adjust adjust them to make it larger, and because there are so many wires here, and we cannot make it complex to check. Now let us jog this hold duration, and let us search greater, and this logic is telling our game if we hold our hand, keep one gesture for 2 seconds, and it can carry out the following logic. In the next, if we really keep our hand gesture for more than 2 seconds, it will carry out the action to expand the narrative status. Let us choose it. And we need to know the name, because the name we can exactly know what we can put it into our blueprint notes. It is narrative actor. Let us back to the blueprint. If it is true, it is greater than 2 seconds, and we put in get all actor of class, and we can choose. Just copy the name and paste it. Certainly, you can also type it into the name if you remember it. It can help us to filter and find out which actor we want to expand or to adjust. Let us save it to keep what we have done. Now let us continue. Let us search timeline. The timeline, because we wanted to make it smoothly, so we need to use the timeline and add one track. The track is for vector, the 3-dimensional, and x, y, z, and we need to add one point. It is 3. I will fit 3 and 10. That means the timeline will carry out all of tasks within 3 seconds. The value is 10. 10 means 10 times. If it is the volume, the 10 means 10 times for x, y, z. Let us save it. Now we can split the data output, and because the narrative actor is a physical actor, it has x, y, z values. So let us drag this out actor, and we search set actor 3D. This can carry out the action to make one actor to larger or smaller. Let us make it clearly, because they are so wires. We cannot make them tangle together. Let us connect the two output nodes, because they are different data. So we need to find out one node. It is make a vector. Now we connect x, y, z. For the output, we connect this set actor scale 3D. Now they can connect each other. Let's just save it. And we need to remember to connect the carry out line. We need to connect execution where in time, and to make sure every execution where is connected firmly, without stop, without broken. If we find it's okay, let us go back to the game and click VR preview. Let us check out what we have done, whether it is okay. If it is not okay, we can check out which problem that has. And click. Okay, now we have entered into the game. You can see my hands. Now let us try. Okay. Yes. Done. we can find the statue is expanded. I think we have done it.